Hello, everybody, and welcome to our second attempt at the gauntlet. Today, we're going to be using this sweet Winota Yorion deck list that I stole from Eric Froelich, who is one of the better players out there. Definitely a great pro, and he said he enjoyed this deck list, and we're going to be trying it out here in the gauntlet. It's a Winota deck that has Neoform to help find Winota more easily, and then just a bunch of great cards to ramp it out as quickly as possible, and then some great humans to top it off. Illyrios is particularly sweet because it is both a human and the reflection is a non-human, so you can hit it off Winota to keep the Winota train rolling, but that's going to be it for the deck. The deck is not super complicated. You get Winota into play, hit them with some stuff, do some fun activities, so should be fun. Let's hope for the best. Win the die roll. We do not win the die roll, but we do have a great hand here, I think. I mean, we have Neoform with a Legion Warboss, which is a great way to find our Winotas. We're against a Luris deck, so this probably means we're against the like mono white version or a cycling deck. And cycling is a pretty good matchup for this deck, I'd assume, because cycling doesn't really interact with your creatures at all. Oh, it's Mardu Knights. Nice. We're going to start with the Rogrin Trirome, just to make sure we can cast our Legion Warboss on time. Then we're probably going to play Charming Prince and gain 3 life, because we kind of already have all the tools we need, but gaining life can be really key against these decks. Okay, I have another Venerable Knight. Especially because we're going to be taking some damage off of our lands. Hopefully we draw a basic, but we don't really have many basics here. So we're going to start with this land, pay 2 life, Charming Prince, gain 3. We have the Neoform to find a Winota, essentially. Kind of what the Neoform does for us, generally. I could Neoform the Prince into a Warboss, but I'm going to try and get a Winota with the Neoform, I think. Knight of the Ebon Legion. Definitely going to be trading here. Another knight. Oh, this is even better. Got to make sure they do not get counters on those knights. Fight is 1, maybe. Kind of the worst possible card for us to see here, but is definitely an option. Disaster has struck. We are wrecked here. They had an absurd draw. I mean, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it here. They have literally cast all 1-drops, so they have no cards left in their hand. They've drawn 5 1-drops and cast them over the course of 3 turns. So, nothing I can do about that. Our hand was solid. If we were on the play, it would have been different as well. 2, 4, 7, 10. Oh, actually, if we go no blocks, we can Neoform this into a Deputy of Detainment. Just take out these 2 things. It's still probably not good enough at all. Dang, if we had an untapped land, we could maybe have come back with Winota. Jeez. Oh, gosh. Deputy is 3 CMC. Oh my gosh, I could have done that with the Charming Prince. It can be equal or lesser, right? Oh, equal. It has to be equal to. Well, we're going to look for a Charming Prince here. Yikes. Oh, we don't even have the mana because we tapped everything. Yeah, we're dead. Unfortunate. Yeah, that was just a nutty draw. They're a 3-color aggro deck that just had every color they needed to cast all 5 1-drops by turn 2, so I'm not even going to be disappointed by that one. Such is the nature of best of 1. We lost the die roll, lost the variance roll. 0-1. Similar to last time. Last time I went 2-3, so not the best. Okay, this is a fantastic hand. We're against an Obosh deck. Oh, gosh, of course we lost the die roll. Why wouldn't we lose the die roll? I'm so sad. Couldn't we just win the die roll once? It'd be so nice. Put Rogren Trireme into play. Triome, I mean. We do have this Scorch Bitter pretty well bricked, though. They can use a shock on it if they want. They can shock it, I'm okay with that. Another Scorch Spitter. So I think we play the Ketria Triome tapped and then play Paradise Druid. As a hexproof card that can then attack when we play our Winota next turn. We have white mana and blue, so we already have the color, so it doesn't really matter which land we play next turn. Okay, so they're hitting us for a lot here. We might just trade off Paradise Druid with a Scorch Spitter and block like this. Yeah, this is Seth Manfield's, but I think he got it from Mifro. Or we could take 4 and get another Winota spin. We would take 4, get another Winota spin. Yeah, I think that's best. Winota's just so good that we need to try our best here to get something going with it. Top 6. Yes, nailed the Agent of Treachery there. Take their Heraldic Banner for sure. Charming Prince. Exile another target creature. Agent of Treachery. Now it'll be a good blocker too. And we'll use it to take their Mountain. And we have 2 blockers here. Block the Scorch Spitters. We'll take 1. Next turn we can use Flicker the Charming Prince to gain some life. Gaining 3 could just be enough to close this one out. Okay. So we could shock ourselves. They have nothing in hand, so we can shock ourselves pretty confidently. They can't draw multiple burn spells. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have enough to play. Yeah, we have enough to play Yorion. Bounce this. Two more triggers. Whiff on the first. Charming Prince. I think we'll just gain 3 life. Yorion. Gain 6 more life. Actually, one of them can gain 3, and then the other one can exile the Yorion to bring it back at the end of their end step and get another series of enters the battlefield triggers. We'll just put the land into play. And then we get to flicker them all again. And on their end step, my Yorion comes back. Oh, I'm so bad. What am I doing? Oh no, I just punted that one. Well, chat, that was one of the dumber things I've done. Gain 3 life. Exile Yorion. Wow, that was genius right there. Tin Street Dodger. Oh no, what'll I ever do? Good game. As long as they don't screw it up. Yay, got the win. Nice. 1-1. Round and round. Round and round. Whew. Gotta win. Getting wins is always more fun than getting losses, I must say. Hopefully we get to win this whole thing. That would be great. This deck is fun. I like this deck. Okay, this hand looks great. Of course we lose the die roll again, but you know, when would I not lose the die roll? Clearly it's the optimal strategy. So we have turn 3 Winota with an attack. The Fox Curse. Can you imagine if we'd been on the play with this hand? We just couldn't lose. So the fact that we're on the draw means we maybe lose, but we could still like use our being on the play to win closer games. Holy smokes. Or holy Shamgar, I guess, in this case. So what we're going to do is, since we're going to be attacking with this Gilded Goose, we can tap it for mana this next turn to save ourselves from shocking. Oh, they aren't using it. Oh, that is great for us. So what we can do is we can play the Ketria Triome and play the Paradise Druid using the Goose. Then we'll take like 6 damage here. Then next turn we shock this in, play Winota, attack them for Goose, with Goose, hope for the best. The Goose is loose. We're trying to save damage however we can. So we take 5 here. If we can hit an agent, which is obviously completely random on whether or not we do that, and take their Fox, we'll win the game, I think. We need the white mana for Winota, pay 2 life. Get Winota into play. We now have a blocker for Rescuer at the very least. Let's spin into Agent. Come on, Agent. Illyrios is not the worst. Comes with a chump blocker for Fox at least. Which we will definitely use, even though this is a non-human for another trigger. We did. We played this untapped. This is turn 3. We couldn't have possibly hardcast Winota. Or we could block Fox with Winota. Shock in a land and get another Winota trigger. But I think that's just worse. Depends. Yeah. They currently have 4 cyclers in the graveyard. Go for blood, okay. That's okay. That means they can't attack with Fox this turn, which is great for us. We have a second Winota anyway. Whoa. Do they have fight as one? So we can't beat a flare right now. You always have to assume they have flare. How many cyclers do they have? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the graveyard. So we could just go for a single goose activation. Or we could get an extra attack in and hope to draw agent to steal some of their lands. I think that's the play. So we're going to have to take 2 of their lands, I think, so we don't lose the flare. We get an agent, perfect. Okay. Hit me another agent. Yes! So we have 2 blockers. And they have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we definitely take this. So we live. Next turn we Yorion. They trade. That's huge for us. Both their white lands. Next turn we can Kenrith gain 5. How much do we need for that? We need 8. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Them trading is good for us, I think. Next turn we'll Yorion. Take their last few permanents. Unless they have literal shock. We took the planes because this way they can't even cast Luris and stuff. It's so close. This is a crazy game. Hitting double agent off of this Winota was so lucky. It's actually unreal. That's a bad sign. Okay, another Valiant Rescuer. Okay. Winota Rider. Okay, Kenrith. Doesn't do it. We're definitely casting this Yorion this turn. If they trade a Valiant Rescuer for this, I think we're okay with that. Because we're taking 2 more of their lands, maybe? No, we're taking... Oh, we're going to get a food here. 4, 5, 6. And we're going to take 2 more of their lands. So we're going to get a food and 2 of their lands. No, and 2 Valiant Rescuers, maybe. No, a Rescuer and the Sacred Foundry. Let's hit something good here. Hopefully. Lirios is great. Gives us another blocker. We'll keep the untapped one. The deck is visible with the Stream Decker command if you want to use that. This is great for me. Getting rid of their tokens is huge. One, two, three, four, five. We can play this breeding pool untapped and then sacrifice the food that we get from the Gilded Goose to go up a life. So how many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 5 things coming back. So we're going to live. So we can afford to play this tapped. Have everything come back. Gain control of target permanent. Gain the Sacred Foundry. Gain the Valiant Rescuer. Now we have an extra blocker. Okay. So we can play the Kenrith, give haste, and trample to everything. How much damage do we have? 3, 6, 9, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 26, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toughness, so I think this should be good. We can also afford to sacrifice this and play the Grazer. I think we want to play the Grazer post-combat, just in case. Actually, we can't play the Grazer. Never mind. Many triggers were had this day. Charming Prince. Oh, we can give everything. We're going to gain 3. Agent of Treachery, and we will take their planes. Boom. Whew. Got the record. I got that victory. Oh my gosh, that was such an intense game. We're 2-1 now. The Wizard Lizard battling back from a really close loss in round 1. Actually, not even remotely close. They just curb stomped us. But whew. 2-1 last time we got there, and then we lost 2 in a row. But this time, I've got a good feeling. This deck is really sweet. We've been getting really lucky with our Winota opening hands. Hopefully we start to win some die rolls. I think we've lost every die roll so far. So if we win some die rolls, we're going to be in great shape. Win the die roll? Nope, we lost the die roll. And this hand doesn't get Winota into play until turn 4. Die roll, why? I think we mulligan this hand. It just does nothing until turn 3, which is too slow for constructed. And it has an agent, which is kind of a mulligan. in and of itself. This hand is much better, even though it is reliant on hitting a untapped land. We're going to get rid of a Charming Prince. We could play the Triome. I like getting the Triome into play first, I think. Drawing an untapped land there was pretty nice. Okay, that was really good. We're going to play this land and play our Paradise Druid. Keeps it it's hexproof, which is really nice. And it gets our mana going. Next turn we play Legion Warboss. The following turn we can Neoform into Winota, attack them with the Paradise Druid and the tokens from the Legion Warboss, and then the following turn we can, and then at the end, after we've got our agent off of the flip, because we're that good, we can Charming Prince it. The deck should be on the screen with the little extension thing, Duoflex. So playing tapped. Okay. So we're going to play this. Actually, we're going to use this opportunity to get our Temple of Mystery into play and play our Legion Warboss. I'm worried about them having a sweeper. I think this is the... It's just I'm going to accept the fact that I get kind of wrecked by Deafening Clarion here. Because if they don't have Deafening Clarion or Shadow the Sky, I win. It seems likely that they do have it, but this forces them to play it. So then I can start to rebuild. I can go Charming Prince into Neoform to get Legion Warboss. So this turn they have to play like fires into board wipe, or I'll be in good shape. There's fires. Here comes the board wipe. Real bummer here. Yep, there's the Clarion that we knew was coming. There was nothing we really could have done to avoid that, so now we just pay 2 life. Charming Prince. Scrying doesn't do anything, so we'll just gain 3 life. I think getting Legion's the best. Because then this next turn we can Neoform that into a Winota. They don't have any tokens, except they do have a castle, so they can make a token. Elspeth, Sun's Nemesis. Okay.
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
I'm gonna air it out in here a little bit.
Okay.
Stinks a little bit. You can redo your sheets or something if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to tidy up today. Okay, they have Luca, of course. Of course they do. They just have the God tier draw that I can't ever beat. I mean, I could beat if I was on the play, but, you know. Who's on the play these days? Who is on the play these days? kind of unreal. Just, I think we've literally lost every single die roll. If we were on the play this game, we would have been able to do much better, I think.
I'm going to take a quick, just a little spin, okay?
Okay. Yep, we lose. There's no point in playing this out. There's nothing we could top deck here. I guess if we top decked Winota into hitting an agent, we'd still lose. Okay. So Deputy can take out the War Boss. If we had an untapped land, we'd actually be okay. Dang. That's nutty. Like, because then we could go untap, we could do this, then we could Neoform it away. But as is, we lose. Okay. Next game. 2-2. Battling for our tournament lives, as they say. Oh my gosh. 0 for 4 on die rolls really sucks, because in best of 1, there is no turn 4. You just kind of win before that, and we have not had any chance to kind of win the die roll. So if we won the next 4 die rolls, then we could maybe do it. We have to win. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? There's just nothing we can do. I think we have to keep this hand. It's got very fast mana. Impulse can maybe find something. We're against a Luris Sacrifice deck. That seems like a bit slow for our meta here. Don't want another Gilded Goose. I'm so disappointed that we've never won a die roll in our lives. It actually just completely screws us. Luckily, they have a slow start. They're a grindy deck, so we'll have time to set up here. And our Grazer can fix us up. Oh, gosh. Yup. You and your sacrifice shenanigans. This should be a really good matchup, because they don't kill us very quickly. Yep. I like the way it like flips upside down. It's really funny. Okay, so this turn we can Gilded Goose, Paradise Druid tap land. I like that. I think the best. Do want to keep our life total high if at all possible. And this way, if we randomly top deck Winota, then we can get a nice attack in. We can even Neoform this into something next turn. Robber of the Rich. If they hit my Winota, I'm going to be so sad. Can you imagine how bad that'd be? Okay, they hit a land. Nice. We will block. Trying to keep our life total high. Okay, that's a useless draw. I think we start off with this. Illyrios is okay, because that way we can Neoform next turn. Oh, we could Neoform this turn, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, we're actually going to flicker the Illyrios here, get another 3-2. They have one card. Hopefully they can't do too much damage here. This thing can trade with the Robber of the Rich. Yep, we're taking a lot of damage here. We're going to have to hope for a big Winota play here. We could have also gained 3 life. Dreadhorde Butcher, sure. They hit a land. So we're going to definitely block there. There. They're going to kill the Paradise Druid. That makes sense. As long as they're not going face, I'm okay. I mean, obviously the Cruel Celebrant kind of makes it go face in a way. So I take 2 more damage. Then I'll take... Lurrus is in play. Okay. Big play here. Neoform. Let's go. Okay. So now we have a great blocker here. Get 3 triggers. Give me Agent. Charming Prince is actually really fine here. We're going to use Charming Prince to flicker our Goose to get a food so that we can gain a life. Gain 3 life at least. Second trigger, Agent. Beautiful. Let's take this Lurrus. That's a lifelink creature, really good. And then we get Illyrios as our final card. That's actually great as well. Now we can replay this Charming Prince. Can I not just regain 3 from Prince? Well, I also get an extra blocker this way. Good point, though. I could have just gained 3, and that way saves me more damage. Okay, so then we will the Prince. And we're going to take the Cruel Celebrant, because that is just a lot of damage. Yeah, gaining the 3 life would have been better, I think. You're right. Take Cruel Celebrant. So we're in an okay life total here now. Yeah, you're right. I could have just gained 3 from Prince. That would have been better. As it is, I think we win. That's a lot of triggers. Got an Illyrios. We will keep the old Illyrios. That one dies. We drain them. Got the win. Nice. We're at 3-2. We have lost every die roll, so maybe we could start winning die rolls. If we win the die roll, we're really favored, I think, because this deck is great on the play. I mean, no deck in this meta is favored on the draw, I don't think. So we lost to that nutty. We lost to a beautiful curve out by the Mardu Knights and by Jeskai, which we just couldn't beat because we were on the draw both times. Okay, we're on the play, finally. Let's go. We're against a Lurrus deck again. Oh, it's the Auras version. Nice. No, it's a cycling deck. Okay. Oh, this is insane. I think we want to get this War Boss out on turn 2. And then next turn, we'll play our Paradise Druid And then we'll play Winota on turn 4 as the clincher for the win. Just bury them in triggers. Okay, so they only have the fox. Fox is their only threat. So they're blocking a token. This is all fine with us. Our Paradise Druid will let us cast our Winota next turn. We'll hit them with 1, 2, 3. If we draw an untapped land, we can even hit them with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triggers. And with 5 triggers, we should be able to hit some stuff that's good. No blocks. Okay. Give me a land deck. It's not a land, but we'll take it. Mentor onto the bird. Whiff. Hit an Illyrios, that's fine. Gives us another a blocker. Hit a Charming Prince. View battlefield. We will use it to exile our... actually, we're just going to gain 3 life. Charming Prince. Exile our Illyrios. Get another 3/2 for blocking purposes. That was a pretty bad swing and a miss, I must say. So they have 4 cards in the graveyard. We have a big attack coming up. If they have a Deafening Clarion, I'm going to cry. Like, what cycling deck would ever play Deafening Clarion? Okay, so here we will probably just chump block. We probably have them just dead next turn. We can Neoform the Paradise Druid into a Legion Warboss to get another... Oh, no, we can already just hit them with that. No, they have a Go for Blood. Okay, they can't attack us this turn, though. And now we can parlay our Illyrios into another Winota. Get another Winota. Boom! We got the win! Nice. 4 and 2. If I can keep winning these die rolls, I think we can get there. Just need to win 3 in a row. Not that hard to do. We just won a couple in a row. Ugh. Hello, Ace of Souls. 3 more to go. Keep winning die rolls. That's all we need. Die roll city. Oh, yeah. So we won the die roll. We're against a Zerta deck. We have a combo. Nice. So they're a cycling deck, maybe? These are Zerta instead of Luris. Interesting. I think we're going to chalk in an Adventurous Impulse on turn 1 to find a turn 2 play. Okay, we do have red mana in the form of this Triome. We don't really want to tap land. Let's just get the red-green land. Oh, they are... Yeah, they're cycling. They have a fox. Yep. Okay. Yeah, really feels weird. Whoa! Thank you so much, Ace of Souls, for gifting 5 subs to the community. I really do appreciate that. Whoa, they're casting that. That's bizarre. So I wonder if they're a slightly different version of cycling, or they're just a normal cycling deck. This next turn, I think we are going to go for a Winota. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, they're just playing Zerta? Well, this is amazing. Oh man, that's tricky. Now I think we're going for the Illyrio's play. This way we just get so many triggers. We're just going to make sure we don't die this turn. We'll definitely be willing to trade these off. They have no cyclists in the graveyard right now, so we should be okay. We're going to block like this. Actually, we're going to block like this. They can cycle 4 times. No, we were going to block like this. Yep. They have to cycle a couple times at least now. Oh, they have a Lava Serpent. Yeah, I think I'm liking the way this turned out. We don't care about killing the Duranith healer. Get our Winota here. He has been mentored. We whiff. We find an Illyrio's. And we find a Kenrith. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just going to get a hexproof blocker here. So what do they have? They have 5 cyclers in the graveyard right now. So they could cycle twice. They could cycle once. That would give them... No, they only have 4 cyclers in the graveyard. So they could cycle once and Zenith Flare me. Well, that was one of the worst Winotas I've seen. Okay, so they're doing that. They have the flare. But they are passing. This is a big attack for us. Let's look for something with this. Charming Prince is huge. It's going to be really good post-combat. So we have done everything we can here. Okay, we whiff. Find a Charming Prince. Gain 3 life. We're just trying to hit them with everything, so we don't want to flicker anything. Agent of Treachery, steal a blocker. Okay. Kenrith. Decline on the Kenrith. And we whiff on that one. And the last one, we hit another agent. Take the Dranith Healer. So that's lethal for sure. This is 2, 4, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Definitely lethal. Boom. Let's go. Got the win. We're only 2 wins out, folks. 2 wins away. Five and 2. Oh yeah. We're revving our engines. We're revving, revving. Oh yeah. Let's go. We've now got 1,200 gems. That was amazing. 2 more. Let's just win 2 die rolls. We have struggled so much. That's one and another one. This deck feels great. Yes, we win the die roll. Oh, sweet Caroline. And we have a goose, which is really nice. We can get our goose into play. We need to get some lands going. That's a good one to draw. We will need our goose to find us to use it for red mana. Okay, it's a mirror match. We are on the play though, which is a nice little edge, but it is by no means a guarantee of victory. Pay 2 life. See what this is. Stomping Ground is good. Ugh, it's so... Oh, Scry 2. Are they going to miss a land? If they miss a land here, we win. Even then, we could potentially fade a Winota hitting agent. Oh, I'm really begging them to miss a land here. They do not miss the land. Okay. We have Legion Warboss. Because they had Grazer and we had Goose, they could still win this. And they scryed to the top, which means they scryed a Winota to the top, because that's the only thing they'd ever scryed at the top. So we need them to miss on their Winota, essentially. Oh my gosh, we're in the game. We're gonna win. Oh my gosh. Do we want Charming Prince? We'll exile Legion Warboss because it gets to attack next turn really effectively. Really hoping to hit some an agent here. Oh yeah. So they have one white source. Boom! Woo! Jitters, folks! Jitters all around. This is our last game. This is the one. This is the one. Okay. Six and two. Okay, chat. Come on. It's all coming down to the die roll. Maddie Daddy, our final foe. I'm ready. Win! Yes! We win the die roll. Okay. We're keeping. Our hand doesn't have a Winota yet. Oh, but we won the die roll. We are against a Yorion, so it could be a mirror. It could also just be a Yorion matchup. Grafdigger's Cage. Oh, they came prepared, but we also came prepared with our Deputy of Detention. Oh, whew. We're not going to expose our deputy to a Deafening Clarion. If they don't have a board wipe, they're going to lose, so they have to board wipe this turn. They also need a red source to do that. Narset, sure. They find fires, okay. This Winota, our board is already good enough that we don't need to extend into the fires too much. They gotta have some sort of sweeper in their deck. They're just whiffing on white mana. Okay, so they whiffed. Okay. So now we can... Okay, we could deputy their fires. Seems like the best play. I can't watch. If they have a second fires and they masterfully baited out all my stuff. Yorion? We did it! Oh my gosh, we did it! We ran it back! We were 2-2! Things were looking dire! Yes! Oh, yes! Oh my gosh! We got there! Oh my goodness, I doubted! I had my doubts! Oh my gosh! Let's go! Woo! Let's go! Unbelievable! Let's go! Oh my gosh! Claiming that prize. Day 2 access! Heck yes! Everyone's like, oh, there's no way a draft player can get into day 2. Actually, nobody said that. It just sounds like a better narrative. Oh my gosh, let's go! Whoa! That was a thrill! We were 2-2! Let's look at what day 2 features. Okay, so this starts... So, players must join the day 2 event between 8 a.m. Pacific time and 8 and 10 a.m. Pacific time. The day 2 format is traditional standard with best of 3 matches using sideboards. They may only enter once, even if they have qualified multiple times. 2,000 gems, 4,000 gems, 6,000 gems. We get $1,000 if we get to 6 wins. Last time I did an event like this, I got to 5 wins, which is 20,000 gems. This ramp up really nicely. Oh my gosh. If you were watching this run on YouTube, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag clutch coin flips, because we went first 3 times or 4 times in a row to close it out there. Absolutely clutch. We lost all the die rolls to start, battled through that, won the die rolls to get there. So clutch coin flips in the comments to let me know you made it all the way till the end. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below. And be sure to check back for the video I post of my Arena Open Day 2 run. It's going to be epic, and I hope to see you there. Remember, you can also support me on Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. You can join the NicolaiBolas community Discord server to talk about all things Magic. It's free, and there will be links in the description and pinned comment. And you can also catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.